Rose Elizabeth TH. Hog Riley Cat. Rose Elizabeth TH. Hogsmeade.
More battle-worthy items, should you be inclined. You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who is this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Teasdale at the Magic Leap. That kind of
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Hollow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
You must read map Hogsmeade. Select the Hogwarts map button to switch to the Hogwarts map. Hogwarts flute the astronomy wing. The astronomy wing. Collection chests. 1 out of 5. The astronomy wing. Collection chest. The grand staircase. The library annex. The library annex. Collection chests. 4 out. The library annex. The astronomy wing. Collection chests. The astronomy wing. The grand staircase. Slytherin common room. The left button Revelio will clearly map. Fluflame's locations. Hogwarts. Collection you. This is your location. You. This is your location. You have received an owl post. Options button. Owl post. Owl post will be sent when Professor come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts. Professor, come and see me. Professor Fig.
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
Revelio.
It would be far more enjoyable. I tried doing homework in the dormitory last night. Falling asleep. Those beds are simply I wish they'd allow stuff from home.
We have a cup called Benny. Can you eat the Chinese chomping?
I sent a love letter to a Melbourne.
May I remind you that I did not raise you to break school rules and run around.
I wish I could finish my homework.
could undo all that happened that day, I would!
Revelio. Protego. Lumos. Lumos.
Professor Fig, as
Revelio. Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver! Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Ranrock and Rookwood want the locket. Sir, about the goblins at Gringotts.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
Ranrock and Rookwood want the locket. Sir, about the Sir.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is
I do not. No, I dare say...
Ranrock and Rookwood want the locket.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise. And a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But, sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Quests may have level or tool requirements in order to activate them. Check the quest log or your current task options button to remind you what is required for each quest to be activated. Quests may have level or tool requirements in order to activate them. Check the quest log or your current task options button to remind you what is required for each quest to be activated. Quests may have level or tool requirements in order to activate them. Check the quest log or your current task options button to remind you what is required for each quest to be activated. Quests may have level or tool requirements in order to activate them. Check the quest log or your current task options button to remind you what is required for each quest to be activated. Quests may have level or tool requirements in order to activate them. Check the quest log or your current task options button to remind you what is required for each quest to be activated. Quests may have level or tool requirements in order to activate them. Check the quest log or your current task options button to remind you what is required for each quest to be activated.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Map. Flue Flames locations. The world map. Professor Hecat, the Secrets of the Restricted Section. I need to complete Professor Hecat's assignment before I can continue with this quest. Rewards. Secrets of the Restricted Section. I need to complete Professor Hecat's assignment before I can. Map. Flue Flames quests. Owl Post. Quests. Like a moth. Professor Hecat's assignment 1. Professor Hecat would like to speak to me about some additional assignments. Cross button. Track level. Inventory. Gear. Level. Faceware. Wand handles. Wand handle. Imperial ring dark brown. Basket ring dark basket weave black. Wand handles, ring dark brown, imperial handwear. Headwear. Equip headwear. Sub headwear appearance. Collections. Square button. Headwear appearance. Dark flat urchin hat. A legendary maroon Zonko's chief invisible headwear neckwear. Equipped item. Natural beige scarf. Standard. This level. Challenges. Quests. Professor Secrets of the Restricted Section. I need to complete Professor Hecat's assignment before I can continue with this quest. Professor Hecat's assignment 1. Professor Hecat would like to speak to me about some additional assignments. Report to Professor Hecat. Rewards. Incendio. Cross button. Level. Inventory. Level 9. Inventory. Beast notes. Letter to quest level 9.
Hogwarts is a fine school.
Leviosa. Lumos. Reparo.
Might some kind soul help?
Accio. Leviosa. Accio. Reparo.
If only I knew.
Revelio.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I'm sorry to hear that. Why does everyone hate you?
Everyone hates you? Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones. Interesting. Sounds awful. Gobstones.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Sounds as if they overreacted. I'd have done the same. Sounds as if I'd have done...
Sounds as if you caused a smelly situation and they responded accordingly.
I didn't make the rules. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
I can't make any promises. Any ideas as to how to reach them? You don't have any friends.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I can't make any promises. Any idea?
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I can't make...
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
I think rules against beasts in the dormitory.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
I need someone to lend
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
Palmistry model.
Revelio.
New Daiwa and 8.
Oh.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Map. Flue Flames locations.
Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Travel broadens the mind. Revelio.
Troll armor.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her. Revelio.
House point out.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
I'm most pleased to be included.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I've found all of your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Yes, of course. No, I think I'll keep them.
I'm afraid I've decided to keep them. That'll teach you to stink up your classmates.
What? You'd keep my prized collection for yourself?
No, I was only joking. Yes.
Yes? Finders keepers, I'm afraid.
I knew it! You're just as bad as everyone else. I hate this school. You'll all be sorry when I learn some more spells.
Someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do hope it's you.
Revelio. Here.
Oh dear, do mind the tiles.
Revelio.
Some of them can be most potent.
Lumos.
If you could just tread carefully, that's all.
Pungent passage.
Protego! Lumos.
Oh, not someone else trying to pass through. I'd be careful if I were you.
Reparo. Accio. Reparo.
The headmaster shows no compassion.
Professor Weasley is easily my favorite. Her wand work is exquisite.
Transfiguration's far too difficult for me. Much prefer potions. I like to have a recipe to follow.
In my blood, my mother said. From her side, at least.
You think...
Map. Fluflame's locations. Quests. Lycomorph. Professor Hecat's cross button. Level. Inventory. Inventory. Notes. Quest items. Quest items. Notes. Quest letter from quest 6. Zenobia's gobstone. A small, magical ball from Zenobia's collection. It squirts a putrid liquid when a player loses a point. Circle button. Back. Level 10. Gear. Handwear. Wand handles. Orbicular violet. Ring dark brown. Empiric ring. Basket. Ring dark. Orbicular violet. Wand handles. Level. Collections. Gear. Outfit. Jumper school. Prefect shirt and tie uniform. Well appointed. Required level 10. Defense 19. Cannot upgrade. Sell value 60. Galleons. Cross button. Equip. L3 button. Destroy. Embroidered casual uniform. Legendary. Level 10.
Better at Transfiguration.
Map. Flu Flames locate quest. All. Crossed wands. Quests. All. Find the secret in the secrets of the restricted gear. Level. Face. Hand. Face. Headwear. It cloaks and robes. Inventory. Collections. Tool. Challenges. Map. Flu Flames locations. Challenges. Quests. Complete 2 mine story quests. Complete 2 assignment. Complete 3 side/relationship quests. 1 out of 3. Map. Flu Flames locations. Hogwarts level 10.
Teaches the thing.
Level 10. Collections. Wand hand appearances. 21. Conjure wand handles. Tools. Wand handles. Conjurations. Wand handles. 3 out of 42. Cosmetic all unknown. Trade wand handle ingredient. Revelio pages. 30. Painting of Ilyush. This painting depicts the young orphan wizard Ilyush, who famously saved his entire village from an army of Dementors and the dark wizard Rakshidian by conjuring a mouse Patronus. Level 10. Circle button. Back. Square button.
Sharp has plenty of useful advice regarding antidotes. I think people are too hard on him myself.
You know it does help to look at the thing while you're stirring.
Professor Howin was carrying some pearl dust the other day. Obviously, I asked her if it was for a love potion. Her face just contorted. You'd think I'd just beat her at gobstones. I'd much prefer it if everyone could simply... Common room. I'm not a fan of mine, and frankly I find the decor quite depressing.
Sometimes I wish someone would transfigure.
Don't think it's the delightful scent of gardenias you'll be unleashing. No.
Fills our stone hearts with joy to be in the presence of such arrogance.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Map. Flu Flames locations.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Revelio.
Whee! Oh, not again!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time a week, I can plunge...
Haunted toilets. Guide pages.
Not for the meek.
Please, you'll make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp. Sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms. So I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges, be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not
Revelio.
That if I behaved, I'd have one weekly swim! Whee!
I'll get you for this.
Circle but Lumos. Utility. Altering spell. Transfiguration. Evanesco. Transfiguration. Conjuring spell. Transfiguration. Wingardium Leviosa. Utility. Unavailable. Avada Kedavra. Unforgivable curse. Unavailable. Crucio. Unforgivable curse. Unavailable. Causes most and Imperio. Unforgivable curse. Unavailable. Tempora Expelliarmus. Damage. Unavailable. Bombarder. Damage. Unavailable. Diffindo. Damage. Unavailable. Slack Confringo. Damage. Incendio. Damage. Unavailable. Its range is short and requires Accio. Force. Depulso. Force. Unavailable. Descendo. Force. Unavailable. Flipendo. Force. Unavailable. Flips object. Transformation. Control. Unavailable. Transforms. Glacius. Control. Unavailable. Arresto momentum. Control. Unavailable. Slows both objects and enemies, giving you extra time to plan your next move. R2 button. Hold to assign.
Leviosa. Accio. Revelio.
Lackland.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
That's nice to hear. I did take him down a peg.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does crossed wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And, to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
I'll join your club. I'm not sure I'll join your club.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
I'm ready.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
1,
will make you regret signing up.
Break through yellow shields with control spells like the levitation spell. Levioso target lock R3 button lets you track enemies without aiming. Use right stick left and right to check.
Tego.
Expulso! I'm the one!
You're better than that!
Expulso!
Fringo!
Lumos.
Windows!
There goes my wager.
Levioso. Tego. Don't shy away now. Levioso. Lumos. Prepare.
Confringo!
Levioso.
Expulso!
Is that all you've got?
Prepare. Stupefy.
Expulso!
Stupefy. Levioso. Accio. Lumos.
Sendo!
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
I am. Perhaps later, I am.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells. If you need to stop practice... That was something. You'll get it.
Accio. Luma. Prepare. Accio.
That's it.
Levioso.
Good one.
Levioso. Levioso.
Excellent form. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Next time you need a partner for Crossed Wands, don't hesitate to call on me.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
Ready for...
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Natseone. Natseone. Sebastian Sal... No.
I'll be dueling solo.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Break through violet shields with force spells like the summoning charm. Accio target lock R3 button lets you track enemies without aiming. Use right stick left and right.
Lumos. Leviosa. Reparo. Protego. Accio. Leviosa.
Find
Lumos.
the one!
Super, you're better than that!
Accio. Super.
Come on!
Leviosa. Lumos.
Is that all you've got?
Protego. Leviosa.
There goes.
Fortify. Leviosa.
Level 4!
Protego. Leviosa. Take a winner. Leviosa. Protego. Don't fly away now. Here.
Oof. Glad I didn't bet on you that round. Care to go again?
Yes, I would.
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Break through violet shields with force spells like... Hold R2 button to bring up your spell set and cast Accio.
Take it. Stupefy. Accio. Leviosa. Take it. Stupefy. Protego. Leviosa. Accio. Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy. Leviosa. Accio. Protego. Leviosa. Stupefy. Accio. Stupefy. Protego.
Level 10.
Leviosa. Stupefy. Take. Leviosa. Here. Lumos. Protego. Stupefy. Leviosa. Here.
What a duel. Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
You could have gone a bit easier on me.
Seems I'm out of the tournament thanks to you.
Perhaps I should stick to potions.
Beautification potion. I shan't tell. Certainly suits you. Oh, don't tell me that muggle hat.
Protego! Lumos.
Huh.
The reign of this headmaster. Carpenter.
I trust Mr. Brackley was able to accommodate you.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady.
You have learned enough spells that you'll need. Circle button. Lumos. Incendio. Damage. Its range is short and requires you to be close to the target. Incendio. Damage. Its range is Incendio. Damage. Its range is R2 button. Hold to assign. Circle button. Incendio. Damage. Its range is short and triangle button. Assign top. Circle button. Assign right. Lumos. Disillusionment. R2 button.
Incendio.
Incendio is a heavy damage spell that unleashes destructive flames at a short range.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself. Setting things ablaze is certainly easy, isn't it?
Incendio. Accio. Leviosa. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio!
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
It's to do with Ranrock. I'm not entirely certain.
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
See you tonight. What if we're caught? What about the librarian?
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
See you tonight. What if we're caught?
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
See you tonight.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Use disillusionment to avoid being circle but blue mode triangle button. Assign Levioso. Expelliarmus, Lumos. Disillusion R2 button.
Quietly now.
Nearby adversaries.
librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Good idea. Why do we need the key?
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
The key. Here it is.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious, what a mess!
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Use basic cast while undetected to lure authority figures and enemies to a
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Sure, you'd be wise to get out of here. It's not safe for young mortals.
You try again.
Silent as a grave. Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Use basic cast while undetected to lure
Ghost, don't let her see you.
You aren't supposed to be here.
If you are here. Won't you leave us to rot about in peace? Out of here with you!
You were caught.
Protego!
Remain unseen. Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Level. Challenge it. This basic cast while undetected to lure author.
Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else.
Enchanted book.
You'll find a cure in the restricted section. Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic. Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Leviosa. Accio.
Who have we here? Sebastian Sallow and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
Level 11. Circle button. I'll post. Challenge collections. Map. Quests. Secrets of the Restrict. Are you sure you want to abandon? Level 11.
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Leviosa!
Circle but Lumos. R2 button. Repair.
Repair it.
Circle but Lumos. Utility. Disillusionment. R2 triangle button. Circle but Lumos. Utility. Repair Lumos. R2 button.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Of course. Traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. Of course. Traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room.
Lord Gearslot Suffle. You can sell excess gear at vendors located in Hogs. Level 11. Gear. Facewear. Handwear. Green striped gloves. Well appointed. Black leather gloves. Equipped item. 1 headwear. Renaissance. Light herbologist hat. Superb. Equipped item. Renaissance. Facewear. Equipped outfit. Cloak. Neckwear. Silver scarf. Superb. Required level 11. Equipped item. Equipped item. Equipped item. Faceware. Equipped item. Faceware. Equipped item. Cold rimmed half moon. Cold dragon-eyed spectre. Silver half-rimmed spectacles. Equipped item. Silver half-rimmed spectacles. Equipped handwear. Outfit appearance. Neckwear. Silver scarf. Facewear appearance. Blue 4 cold dragon Quidditch goggles. Asylum mask. Blue 4 eyes. Equipped cold rimmed circular spectacles. A standard pair. Equipped blue solar protection goggles. An extra outfit. Equipped item. Prefect vest level 11. Circle button. Collections. Cross button. Conjure in Revelio pages. 36 out of 150. Field guide pages discovered with Revelio. That rip level 11. Your gear slots are full. You can sell excess gear at vendors located in Hogsmeade or hamlets.
Where might this lead?
Lumos.
Circle but Lumos. Utility. Levioso. Control. Levitates R2 button.
Lumos. Incendio. Incendio. Lumos. Potato.
Lumos. Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Gift of ancient magic. When at least one segment of your ancient magic meter is full, you can cast devastating ancient magic attacks that deal massive damage and break shield charms.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Potato. Lumos. Stupefy. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Tego. Accio. Incendio. Lumos. This must be the way forward. But to where? Tego! Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Your gear slots are full. You can sell excess gear at vendors located in Hogsmeade or Level 11. Gear. Level 11. Handwear. Wand handles. Ringed up faceware. Cold-rimmed half-moon spectacles. Cold dragon-eyed spectacles. Well-appointed cold-rimmed handwear. Cloaks and robes. Circle trifecta school robe, traditional school robe. Well-appointed. Required level 1. Offense 5. Trifecta school robe, equipped item. Handwear. Handwear. Circle button. Black leather gloves, green striped glove, equipped item. Outfit. Circle button. Jumper school uniform. Well appointed. Required level 6. Defense 7. Handwear. Level. Inventory. Your gear slots are full. You can sell excess gear at vendors located in Hogsmeade or hamlets. Level. Gear. Gear. Facewear. Headwear. Light. Renaissance. Periwinkle topped hat. Renaissance cap. Equipped item. Periwinkle topped hat. Extraordinary. Required level. Inventory. Level 11.
It is a book after all.
Revelio.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor McCaw.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Lumos. Revelio.
Have you ever tried to ride a horse?
I can admire them for riding horses, can't I? Oh, not a horse. Don't get me a horse. A horse groom.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense. It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. she could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Of course. What will you tell them?
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
Of course.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Natty just sent you an owl post requesting to meet her in Lower Hog... Map. Floo Flame's location. Select the World Map button to switch to the world map. Hogwarts. Collection chests. 10 out of 35. Field guide pages. Hogwarts. Collection chests. 10 out of 35. Field guide pages. World map. World map. World map. The Highlands. This is the world map. Most of the map is covered by fog, limiting what you can see. Cross button. Continue. Hamlets are small communities throughout the world. This is the hamlet, Lower Hogsfield. As you explore, you... Quests. Oh, the girl from Urgadao. Natiane has asked me to meet her at a hamlet called Lower Hogsfield, herbology class. Professor Hecate's assignment to Herbology. Professor like 'em off to a frame. Crossed wands, round, spell combination, crossed wand, spell combination practice 2. The Crossed Wands Club meets regularly in the clock tower. Like 'em off to a frame. Professor, cross button, like 'em off to a frame.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you.
Map. Floo Flame's location.
Then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Map. Floo Flame's locations. The library annex. The herbology class. The library annex. The annex of the south wing. The south wing of Hogwarts. The library. The bell tower wing. The astronomy wing. The great hall. The grand staircase. The great hall. The library annex. The south wing. The south wing of
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I've heard that Isaac Cooper receives several hours a week from secret admirers.
often I lose track of the time.
Map. Floo-Flame's locations. Hogwarts. Collection chests. 10 out of 35. Field guide page.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Place your mandrake in the new pot and patch out the soil! The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
I wonder if hippogriffs like not...
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange. Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I enjoyed it. I nearly went deaf. I enjoyed it.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see, how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital
Select the available
ingredient in
seed
the
Dittany.
Wiggenweld potion.
The leaves
As
of
you all
this
should know
medicinal
from
herb are
Professor
used in
Sharp's
Wiggenweld
class.
potion. Dittany seeds can be purchased at the Magic Neep and can be grown in pots of any...
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
What should I be doing right now?
I'd like you to get some hands-on experience with the Chinese chomping cabbages. They're in the greenhouse, just across the footbridge. Mr. Pruitt will assist you with them.
Map. Flue flames look at the ground.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. No offense. Sorry. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Hold L1 button and tap right stick to open the tool wheel and assign the Chinese chomping cabbages. Then cross button, 4. Cross button, 4. Chinese chomping cabbage. Release. Cross button, 4. 4. Cross 4. Chinese chomping 4. Chinese chomping cabbage 4. Chinese chomping cabbage. Release L1 button to equip. Cross button 4. Cross button 4. Cross button 4. Cross button 4. Cross button.
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the denoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could come in handy. Sure, but that's just a dummy. I was imagining it already.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and Deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we, probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Dirigible plant.
Revelio. Revelio.
Seeds take time to grow. Return to your potting table in the herbology classroom later to harvest your plants.
Here. Captain.
Map. Fluflane's locations. Hogwarts. Collection chests. 10 out of 35. Field guide pages. 36 out of 150. Demiguise statues. 0 out of 10. Astronomy tables. 0 out of 1. L2 button, R2 button. Zoom. Left button, right button. Change map. Right stick left and right. Rotate. Circle button. Back. potting table.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
As am I, plants offer so much. Don't care much for plants, as am I, plants offer so much.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
I spent hours.
Level 12. Map. Hot Flu Flames locate. Professor Potions class. The girl from Ugadao. Natiane has asked me to meet her at a potion cross, but the girl from Potions class. Professor Heck, like a moth. Professor Heckat's assignment 2. Professor Heckat wants me to practice avoiding attacks by dodge rolling. She also wants me to cast Incendio on a few enemies. My field guide will not guide me through this assignment, but my map could still prove useful. Successfully avoid enemy attacks by dodge rolling, 0/10. Cast Incendio on enemies, 0/5. Rewards. Expelliarmus. Cross button. Track quest. Circle button. Back. Main. Professor Heck. Crossed wands. Cross button. Level. Challenges. Map. Hot Flu Flames locations. The library annex. Potions class. The Daedalian keys. The library annex. Crossed wands. The grand crossed wand. The grand staircase. The exit. The south wing. Crossed wands, round 3. Spell combination practice 2. The Crossed Wands Club meets regularly in the clock tower. I should be able to find the south wing. Collection. Crossed Wands, round 3. The south wing. Crossed Wands, round 3. The final. Spell combination practice 2. The Crossed Wands Club meets regularly in the clock tower. I should be able to find the south wing. The south wing. Collection chest, cat flying up, crossed wands, round 3. The final round of dueling is a Hogwarts.
Revelio.
The Well of Four Beasts. 5.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy. Hello, Lucan. Is the final round?
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Crossed Wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
Absolutely.
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Natsayane, Sebastian Sal. No.
I'll go it alone.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Break through red shields with damage spells like the fire-making spell. Incendio target lock R3 button lets you track enemies without aiming. Use right stick left and right to...
Lumos.
Leviosa.
Is that all you've got?
Protego!
Stupefy. Incendio. Revelio.
Confringo.
There goes my wager.
Circle but Lumos. Utility. Levioso. Control. Levitates objects and enemies. R2 button. Levioso. R2 button. Expelliarmus. Damage. Incendio.
Leviosa. Stupefy.
Mind the wand!
Stupefy. Confringo.
Incendio the winner!
Oh, they made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Very well.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Break through red shields with damage spells like... R2 button to activate your spell set and cast Incendio.
Don't shy away now.
Incendio. Accio. Leviosa.
Confringo.
Protego. Stupefy. Leviosa. Accio.
Level 12. Circle.
Care to try again?
Very well.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well.
Break through red shields with damage spells like... R2 button to activate your spell set and cast Incendio.
Protego.
Is that all you've got?
You call that an attack?
Care to try again?
Very well.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Break through red shields with damage spells. R2 button to activate your spell set and cast Incendio.
Stupefy.
Mind the wand!
A mere tickle.
Protect. Stupefy.
Ringo.
Leviosa. Care to try again?
Very well.
Yes.
Break through red shields with damage spells. R2 button to activate your spell set and cast Incendio.
Protego. Stupefy. Here. Leviosa.
Ringo.
Stupefy.
Incendio. Stupefy. Potato. Leviosa. Confringo. Incendio.
Do you plan on putting me down?
Care to try again?
Very well.
Yes, I'm ready.
Break through red shields with damage spells like R2 button to activate your spell set and cast Incendio.
Give 'em all Stupefy.
Confringo.
Stupefy. Stupefy. Accio. Leviosa. Stupefy.
You're better than that! Potato.
Accio. Leviosa.
Don't shy away now.
Leviosa.
Potato.
Stupefy. Continue. Act like a winner. Potato.
Barely felt a thing.
Stupefy.
Is that all you've got?
Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy.
Very well.
Yes.
Break through red shields with damage spells. R2 button to activate your spell set and cast Incendio.
Stupefy. Potato. Incendio. Stupefy. Accio.
Come on! Confringo.
Confringo. Leviosa. Stupefy. Leviosa. Confringo. Potato. Stupefy. Accio. Stupefy.
Potato.
Stupefy.
Care to try?
Very well.
Yes.
Break through red shields with damage spells. R2 button to activate your spell set and cast Incendio.
There goes my wager.
Leviosa. Potato. Stupefy.
Confringo.
Stupefy. 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 Stupefy.
You're better than that!
Leviosa. Stupefy. Stupefy. Give 'em all four. Stupefy. Act like a winner. Potato. Stupefy.
Call that an attack? Confringo. Is that all you've got?
Stupefy. Leviosa. Accio. Confringo. Oh.
Care to try again?
Very well.
Yes, I'm...
Break through red shields with damage spell. R2 button to activate your spell set and cast Incendio.
Confringo.
Care to try again?
Very well.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well.
Break through red shields with damage spells. R2 button to activate your spell set and cast Incendio.
Confringo!
Potato! Stupefy!
Confringo!
Potato! Stupefy! Stupefy!
Potato!
Come on! Potato! Stupefy! Leviosa! Stupefy! Potato! Aqua Stupefy! Potato!
Care to try again?
Very well.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Break through red shields with damage spells like the fire. R2 button to activate your spell set and cast Incendio.
Is that all you've got?
Potato!
Brilliant.
Incendio!
There goes my wager.
Confringo! Incendio!
I'm the one!
Potato!
You're better than that!
Care to try again?
Very well.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Break through red shields with damage spell.